Alright, so TR Melly Holy Relic. We tested it on the Demonic Beasts yesterday. Or actually, today for you guys. I uploaded it today, but I recorded yesterday. So if you haven't watched that video, go check it out if you're interested. But spoiler, I don't think he performed as well as I think he should have. The reason is because it's not like TR Melly is an addition to any of the teams. The teams were already comprised of a Meliodas, Demon King Meliodas, so it's a substitution. If it was, for example, a character that was completely unused, let's say a Zeldris. Zeldris got the LR, right? It's not like we were using any Zeldrises before him for any of these PvE activities, but he's really good now for them, especially I think for Snake, and he's an addition. So Zeldris being really good is a great extra option you have if you have him in your arsenal, but you don't have this another option, right? Melly's a different story. Melly has an option, probably the best in the game, and TR Melly has a large shoe to fill here. But we're gonna be trying him on the Demon King fight. So Demon King fight is a farm fight, so it's all about speed. Not if he can complete, how fast, how optimal he can complete. So, my team is very optimal. This is the first phase team, it does it in one turn. This is the second phase team. Second phase can be a little RNG, it depends on my cards, depends on more than just a factor. But I still want to try him, so... You know what? Okay, it should be fine. I shouldn't have brought this team. I should have fought off a completely new team for TR Melly. That's my mistake. If this run is a dud, I won't blame it on him. I'll explain when we get there. So first phase doesn't matter for him, right? This is completely unrelated to him, so I'm just gonna go through here so you guys can see if you haven't seen this before. This is my Demon King team. Demon King fight, I think, is... I would like to say not the hardest fight in the game, but you really missed that? Okay, well, it's not going to be one turn anymore. She has to crit every hit, which she usually does. It's like very unlikely that she won't crit every hit. But every couple of runs she misses one, especially the first. But whatever, it will take 2 turns then. The actual little bit of time might not seem like it's relevant, but it actually is. Because if you're doing like multiple runs in a row, where like for example, the other day I did like 12 runs in a row. Because that's how long it took for me to get 100 unknown mets. Okay. So, this is a goof. I'm not going to judge Melly if things go wrong here, but one of the greatest assets that Purgatory... So many Mellys, man. Demon King Melly. The Demon King Melly has is his self-rank up. That cleanse he gives, throughout the DL is cool, but the most important thing is the rank up, so... This team doesn't work. I'm gonna have to fight off a completely new team. Damn. Because the thing is, we rank up Melly. I'm gonna go run this like I would with Demon King Melly, so just so you understand. Rank up Demon King Melly. Pretend it's Demon King Melly. And the boss will always do this in one of the attacks. That is a full clean 1 debuff on each person. That's a guaranteed rank up for Demon King Melly. He always... There's not a single run that he doesn't do it. He does it every single time. We would have had 2 level 3s and a level 2 in this case. But because I've seen that he is asking for 2 level 2s, I would have actually ranked up Kisuna. They would have had a level 3 and 2 level 2s. I need to follow up a different team. They're already... I want to choose him on the second team though. Alright, I skipped the first phase and I brought in instead... Wait, what cards is he asking for? 1, 2, 3. I brought in instead Festival Gaffer because he has a self rank up. So if I do this... the order doesn't matter, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ditch the whole prospect of being optimal with this melee. Yeah. Unfortunately, I genuinely don't see how I could possibly be optimal with this melee. He just doesn't... Yeah, he just doesn't. He just doesn't. Whatever. We'll still make it the best I can. I think this is not gonna be the only run I do. Should I show a Demon King Melly run how it should look like? I think you guys, I've already made a video on that. If you want to see it, you can look that up. I think I'm gonna make a team from scratch that is not optimal, but can at least make us win. That self-rank up, man. The self-rank up is just so OP, man. Okay. How many stacks of Melly's Relic do we have? 2. Because we did 2 single targets. So Melly's Relic, right? It gets 5% attack related stats, up to 25, each time an ally uses a single target. And whenever you use an AoE, it cleanses. Now that's going to be worthless for us right here. But it's fine. Let's do this. How much damage is it doing? So right here, a Demon King Melly, there's so many Mellies, man. Level 3 single target wouldn't do that much damage. Like, it would do good damage, but it wouldn't just one-shot him. Yeah, that's way more damage. I've done this enough times to know when I do my... Well, that's not his fault. I should have swapped teams. I didn't notice he had full ult gauge. I genuinely did not notice that he had full ult gauge. But we won, actually, regardless. Because, no matter what, runs like this happen, where he ults or doesn't ult. I actually don't know what triggers the ult, because it's kind of random. It doesn't matter, because we're going to do this. He already has no health. So it worked. It worked. This was just as fast as any Demon King Melly run, because no matter what you do, you always take, was it 3 turns? Because you need to do wild twice in the second phase. So technically this really was just as fast as any Demon King Melly run. I don't think it's as consistent. The reason why I say that is because it doesn't matter that he has a stance, he has 1 health. The reason why I say that is if he was asking me to do 2 level 3 cards, I would not be able to fulfill that. I would not be able to complete the task. Alright. Ditch optimal. Let's see what he can do for himself. Okay, I found instead of just talking about it, I should show what I'm talking about with Demon King Melly. So before I hop on that, just so you guys have an idea, what I'm talking about with Melly not being able to one-shot like that is because of how the turns play out. So this is the Melly team, right? I guess they're both Melly teams, but whatever. I rank up Melly, then I do the attack. So this gives me 2 level 3s, because there is a task for 2 level 3s. Now there's also a task for 2 level 2s. Level 3, level 2, level 2. That task is usually the worst, and ends up involving a little bit of card RNG. So regardless if I get that task on Purgatory, I don't want, there's so many Mellies! On Traitor or on DK Melly, it would be problematic regardless, right? But, so right here, it's the thing. With DK Melly, I have a small issue in damage because I have to do an attack. I have to, at the very least, do a level 3 because I'm relying on his level 3. And so, since Melly only has one chance of this 50% attack related stat buff, for the most part, that's what I'm talking about with his damage not being as phenomenal as that one turn was. So like, for example, let's do the same, pretty much same turn as we just do with TR Melly. And we're gonna pop the buffs, and we're gonna level 3. So it's pretty much the exact same turn. And let me prepare. Let me rank up with Gaffer first because of his relic. I'm gonna prepare level 3s and choose for next turn. So this is pretty much the exact same turn, pound for pound. How much damage is this Melly doing? Okay, never mind. And I tanked the ult, but it's because he missed the crit. Doesn't matter because she still dies. Well, this is still a run that took the exact same amount of time. I don't have to change teams though. That's one thing. I don't know, I've done so many runs. He doesn't just do that every time. I promise. Like I've done enough times that Melly doesn't always deliver like that. Especially when you have to do, if you have to do 2 level 3s, that's when he doesn't, because then you have to pop both the single target and AoE, and then you might not have another level 3. But to be fair, I think both Mellys are comparable in that way. But I think I'll still stick with DK. I think he's just gonna be way more consistent. Like those turns where he's asking for 2 level 3s, I don't know if I can win those with Traitor. I don't know. Alright, so let's say we can't be optimal, right? Let's say we don't have these units to work with. You know, you missed out on Cock, Idus, you missed out on him, Albedo. I'm gonna try to go with Kizuna, was just given out for free. You know, Shield Hero collab just left and she was given out for free like right now, pretty much like a couple of weeks ago. So I can definitely beat it with this. It's gonna require some RNG. It's not gonna be as clean. Oh, he attacks here first. Well, okay. I'll put a proxy team here anyways. This team is not gonna be used. I just didn't want to change it so I don't have to redo everything later. I'm gonna swap right away. Yeah, lives without TR Melly chance to dies because it does more damage to goddesses. This team doesn't matter. Alright, I'm just gonna do this, not same turn, but close. I wanna do single targets, but I don't wanna use the end. Oh, this team doesn't have that many single targets, huh? Yeah, Kizuna here is not as good as the other guy. Maybe I should run Festival Gaffer too. I'm trying to make a not so optimal team. Yeah, it's not giving us damage reduction either because it's not true single targets. I should have brought Festival Gaffer. It's just like the attack related stats from Green Gaffer plus the attack related stats from Melly are actually kind of crazy together. No rank up for Kizuna. It's kind of unfortunate. It's fine. We rank up the N because we want to have a good stance, level 3 stance. Then I guess I'll use her attack. I need to get to the point where I can actually do a proper attack with Melly here. So we're powering him up, right? Gaffer is getting relic stacks, passive stacks, Melly's getting his own stacks every time we single target. It's like, it's not like nothing's going on in the background. And we get buffs from this, so that's good, I guess. So, let's do this. This. He's asking for 2 debuffs. I'm gonna do his single target now and see how much damage he does. Mainly to open up space, honestly. Because that will combine the other card. That's pretty good. That is quite good. Keep in mind, a level 1 counter from Albedo kills him, but... you know, it's pretty good still. Listen, I want to give him credit, but like I can't just pretend that other things aren't real, right? 2 debuffs is not going to happen. I have to kill him here. I don't want to waste his single target. But we have the opportunity to do this. We definitely have to use a single target to kill. This will give him 3 stacks and a damage reduction stack. He definitely should kill. Now is where RNG can be troublesome. 2-2-3, we're good. We're good. We do this. Oh, wasted my stance, huh? We'll pop this. And that's no single targets, man. Yeah, Red Gaffer would have been better here. The festival one. Literally just because he has a single target. Just because. In every other way, I think Green Gaffer is better here. But just the factor of single target being a thing is the difference. Well, we're quite tanky. So I have no issues there, I think. So I do 2. Oh, no, I should do buff first. 2, 2, 3. 1 single target, but that doesn't give us damage reduction stack. I was hoping we would have like a full damage reduction thing going in this whole phase, you know what I mean? We just don't have enough single targets. Again, I think if I had the guy from... what's his face? Good hand. Good hand. Can we tank? I would love to double single target here, but I want to stance. And I want to pop the level 3. No stance. We do this. Should get a damage reduction stack. I think Gaffer dies though. Not very optimal team. Again, just trying to put him against the wolves, right? Really good damage though. That removes his attack related stack. Still kills us. Really good damage though. His damage is pretty good because you have a lot of buffs. But like even in a situation like this, I don't think Demon King Melly does much better than him. Like being real, right? But we'll still win this. Or not. We have none. We'll still win this by the factor of Albedo carrying us at the end here. Because we're going to do a lot of... Never mind. I thought we would do a lot more damage with that ult. If I had more single targets... his absurd need for single targets is his downfall, I think. Not every character is going to give him single targets like that. Needing so much single targets is definitely his biggest weakness, and we don't have a stance removal because I don't have DK Melly. I think honestly I I feel the same way that I felt with Demonic Beast battles. He's good, but he's worse than DK Melly, I think. And that's the bottom line. DK Melly at 1/6, you just have him, and you probably summoned for him. He was December Festival. He's now in the current anniversary banner. He is just better, and replacing him for a worse version is not good. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is.